Hi everyone, this is Dr. Williams and welcome to Moments with Dr. Williams. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're fine. So today I'm going to be talking about Ikigai to you. And I heard the concept of Ikigai first when I watched Mr. Iglesias on Netflix. It's a series that focuses on how a teacher is helping did I say underprivileged or the very low class children to see that they achieve their dreams irrespective of the circumstances within which they are coming to school. So this just bits and bob about Ikigai because a few of you have asked me, Dr. Williams, what's Ikigai? So it's a Japanese concept and it refers to something or anything that gives someone a sense of purpose or living. Um, Actually, if you look at the Venn diagram, most of the time you would see that Ikigai is at the um, center of it, or for us, people like us, we would say God is at the center of it, and that's where everything evolves. And it wasn't quite until recently that was when someone replaced that Ikigai you see on the Venn diagram with um, Ikigai itself. It was actually purpose that was there, and there are different diagrams, different ideas, different concepts, or different, have opinions about how to use the Ikigai. But today I'm not here to tell you that this is the perfect concept, just to give you a bit and bob of what it is about. So, um, so just talking about different concepts and a whole lot about it. So today, this is our agenda. We're just going to have an introductory section about what Ikigai is, the Venn diagram, the story about it, the whole storyboard about it, and then summary and actions possibly that I will give to you guys. So what is Ikigai? Ikigai actually is what you love, your passion, mission, what you're good at, your profession or your vocation, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. So, what do you love? What you love is actually your passion and your mission. And people who work with me know that there's always saying, do you have a mission statement? Do you have a vision for your life? So, what you love is actually what you would want to become, your passion, and that's what the world needs. Someone with passion, someone with a mission, someone who has a mission to bring light into the world, someone who has a mission to make sure that children are educated, someone who has a mission to see that girls have equal education. What are you good at? What are the things you're good at? That again comes into your passion and your profession. What are you good at? I'm good at research. I'm good at taking care of young people. I'm good at seeing that young people have better lives. So my passion is also maybe designing projects. And so, what are you good at? It aligns with your passion and your profession. And again, what the world needs, your skill, your vocation, your profession, and that is what you're paid for. So everything you do, no matter how little it is, points back to your Ikigai. So you may say, "Oh, Dr. Williams, so how do we get into this? What do we need to do and all that?" So, what are you doing and why? So exactly what are you doing? What are you doing currently? Where are you in life at this moment? What are the things you're doing? What are the skills you're using? What are you passionate about? So at this moment you try to unpick the web of your personal and external influences that brought you to this point. What are you doing? I'm doing research. I'm working on different projects for education, for gender equality, for environmental sustainability. Why am I doing it? Because I have a mission to see that we live in a sustainable environment, to make the world a better place, to find hope in all places. So I start unpicking those things and finding out what works for me, what am I doing, and why. So what are you doing and why are you doing it? So in finding or in knowing what you're doing and why you're doing it, that is your Ikigai, that is your purpose. You're finding something that gives a sense of fulfillment, a sense of purpose in your life. So, what do you love? What you love? So, I love doing this. I'm good at this. I love projects. I love being on the field. I love talking to young people. I love helping young people gain clarity. What do you love doing? What do you love? What are the things that makes you say, "Oh my God, I'm going to do this"? Love links to your passion and your mission. Again, do you have a mission statement? Do you have a vision for yourself? And how can you harness your activities and your love for different activities, different objects, different people to add layers and meaning to your life. Oh, okay, I love interacting with people who work in the health space. I love interacting with people who are into photography, cinematography. I love taking photos. I love, and bringing out the beauty in clothing. And what's your passion? What do you love? And when you look at these things, how do you find satisfaction in each and every one of them? That brings new layers, new meanings to your life. Now, what does the world need? The world needs your skill, the world needs your passion, your mission, and the world needs you to pay you for some of the things that you're doing. So, yeah, our actions, they actually cause ripple effects and spread and touch people. You have to be a light, a salt to the earth, because God gave us the earth to tend to. So that's what the world needs. The world is actually a very broken place. It has hurt lots of people. It's hurting its own self, so it's hurting people as well. So the world needs our touch, our love, and it affects, it spreads around. So the fact that you are in Nigeria doesn't mean that what you do may not affect somebody in Australia. So our lives are all interconnected one way or the other. So seek personal fulfillment in harmonizing with the wider world. Don't do something and say, oh, the world don't love me. Do something and say, oh, I am bringing light, I'm bringing salt, I'm bringing betterness to the environment, I'm putting my own quarter in it. Those things are the things that gives you a sense of purpose, a sense of fulfillment. And that is what the world needs. The world needs people that will help restore it back to the original designer God had decided. There's a part in the Bible for us who are believers. It said that will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Yes, we want to go away. It's easy where they talk about the afterlife. That's how we want life here to be for us present. So we are going to be light, to be salt, and bring hope in little things, baby things that we do, baby steps all the way. We are bringing light and we are bringing hope to the world. But that is what the world needs. It doesn't matter if you pay for it, doesn't matter if you're not paid for it, but that is what you're doing. And that brings us to when you say what you can be paid for. So the value to personal value of you, of your work, of your career should not only be money. So when I talk about payment, not necessarily only saying this is what I'm earning, this is how I'm doing. So don't put so much and say I'm only going to find fulfillment in my work. Excuse me. That's not the end of the world. There are so many things that you can do that the world can pay you in different ways. And so it's not just money. So aim to work, aim for work that enriches your life, that transforms you, that impacts in your life, not just the paid me money, cash. I have $20,000, I have 1 million in my account. No, enrich your life, find fulfillment, give purpose. And so again, and it says, what are you good at? So what are the things you're good at? Give full expression of your skills, uncover all the talents, all the skills God has given us, talents, gifts, uncover them and seek mastery in everything you apply yourself to. So don't do shoddy jobs, don't do dirty jobs, don't do corner jobs. Immerse yourself and learn and master and be good at what you are doing. You're always curious to learn. So what are you good at? That's how you find your ikigai, what you can be paid for, not just based on money, but how to enrich your life. How can you give the world something that enriches your life? What are you good at? Your skills, your talents, you're seeking mastery in the things you do. Again, you come back again to start asking yourself, my mission, my vision, what are you doing now and why are you doing it, what you love, what the world needs. So those are the things that you should be looking at. And lastly, finding your ikigai. So discover the practical ways in which you can find the balance between your passion, your mission, your vocation, and your profession in order to foster and maintain ikigai in your life. So you may not understand the concept of ikigai, but what do you love doing? What are you good at? What does the world need? Everything has connecting dots one way or the other. It may not connect in the meantime, but it will connect when you start drawing the stories, when you start putting the dots together. You start seeing how all the things you are doing, they are all for you to have a transformed life, for you to have an enriched life, for you to find satisfaction. And God being your center, you will be able to do all these things by His grace, by His power. So yeah, basically, this is all that I have to say about the Ikigai. Thank you very much. If you've got questions, you could check me out on Instagram or Twitter and say, Dr. Williams, come and talk to me about this thing more. I want to know more about it. If you have the time, you can go and watch Mr. Iglesias. It'll give you a very funny way, a comedy way, or a comedy side to it. And yeah, basically, if you got questions or you feel like Dr. Williams, I'm still struggling with my passion, my mission, what I'm supposed to do, and how to enrich my life, you can send me a message at Dr. Williams at drwilliams at gmail.com. In the meantime, have a wonderful day. Bye.